No, you're right. No, this is the second video of the crime section. Right, first up, James Woods in Cop. This isn't a bad film. It starts off slow, but it kind of builds up. It's based on a is it James Elroy? Yeah, James Elroy from LA Confidential. Good ending. James Woods got a very good last line of it. Ends kind of abruptly, but it's pretty good. Copland, absolutely incredible film. This version's extended. Great cast. Harvey Keitel plays an absolute bastard so well. In fact, all the cast is good. Stallone's brilliant in it as well. Cosa Nostra, sorry. Criminal Law, Gary Oldman, Kevin Bacon. Crimson Rivers, Vincent Cassel, Jean Reno. It's not bad. Not the best though. Cruising, great film. William Friedkin. The dance scene in the gay club alone with Al Pacino dancing is worth it. One of the most hilarious scenes of all time. Crying Game. Dark Blue. Backdrop of a build up to the LA riots. Kurt Russell was awesome in this film. Deacons for Defence. Dead Man's Cards, British film. Set in the life of bouncers. Quite sleazy. It's alright. Dead Presidents, the Hughes Brothers, my favourite Hughes Brothers film. Fantastic film. Really great film. Dead Man's Shoes, Shane Meadows, sorry. Just an incredible film. Really heartbreaking film at times, but incredibly brutal. Absolute masterpiece of a film. Debt Collector, Billy Connolly. Deep Cover. This is a great one. Lawrence Fishburne, Jeff Goldblum. There's a scene in this where they're trying to escape from a drug deal gone awry. Lawrence Fishburne's scream as he's driving down the road is just hilarious as they kick someone's body out the back of the car. It's a really good film. Really recommend that. Departed, one of those perfect films that you rarely get. Absolutely incredible film. Dick Tracy, I liked it. I like the film. Quite stylish. Dirty, Cuba Gooding Jr. Yeah, it's cheap. Doberman, absolutely fantastic film. Jan Koeman, just absolutely great violence. One of my favourite films of all time. Absolutely love it. This is the French edition of Doberman. It doesn't come with any subtitles. Let's see if I pull this out. Oh no, no, I won't pull it out. Well, hang on a sec. Just a bit tricky. I'll put that down there. It's quite a nice cover out there. I had this on VHS as well, the old tartan label. VHS is great. Really great film. Absolutely love it. I like that edition. Donnie Brasco, extended cut. Brilliant film. Eastern Promises. I enjoyed it. Didn't enjoy it as much as History of Violence, but there's some great bits of violence. The fight in the Turkish baths is just incredible. Empire, John Leguizamo. Escape from Alcatraz, classic film. Classic Eastwood. Escapist, British convict film. Prison Escape. It's pretty good. It's not bad. It goes a bit slow in the middle, but it kind of builds up near the end. Essex Boys. There's a few of these films around, based on the Essex Range Rover murders. Sean Bean's good in it. It's not bad. Every Night, one of the most brutal prison films I think I've ever seen. Davy Field playing Christopher Dale Flannery, notorious Australian hitman. He's absolutely incredible in this film. The guards as well are just so brutal in this film. The film's absolutely incredible. Really, really good. I can't recommend it enough. Excellent Cadavers. Face, it's Antonia Bird film. She did Ravenous. Robert Carlyle again. Really, really good British crime film. Really recommend it. Felon. This should actually be in the action section. This is a really, really great film. Stephen Dorff getting sent to prison after trying to defend his family, and he basically becomes an absolute lunatic inside, with fights orchestrated by the wardens, not the wardens, prison guards. Harold Perrineau from Lost as well, also sadistic prison guard, and Val Kilmer, Bandit either. 50 Dead Men Walking, guy who infiltrates the IRA, the British government. His handler's played by Ben Kingsley, he's really good in it. The young guy, Ben Sturgis, he's absolutely terrific in this film. Really, really gets it right. The Ulster accent, is a pretty hard thing to hold of, as I'm pretty sure, a lot of people have seen like it being butchered, but he absolutely nails it. I haven't seen someone nail an accent like that and not being from there since Daniel Day-Lewis in the Name of the Father. Farmer Guilty. Sidney Lumet film. This is a really, really good film. Not Vin Diesel's biggest fan, but he's absolutely awesome in this, playing a comedic role, but he's really, really good. Really recommend this one. Fingers, Harvey Keitel, great film. The Firm, 1988. This is pretty good. I mean, I'm a big fan of Alan Clark. He did Scum and Made in Britain. He stab at hooliganism. He kind of gets it. It's okay. When you look back at it now, though, it looks a bit kind of cheap. I mean, worth it for Gary Oldman's performance. He's great in it. This is The Firm, Nick Love. Kind of a loose kind of remake, but set a few years before in the real casual movement. But I think it's set in 1984. I mean, I'm this film out of all the football hooliganism films, I think gets it right. Very, very stylish film. The clothes are absolutely incredible. The soundtrack is absolutely great as well. Really good film. The guy playing Bexy in this, I'm trying to think of his name, Paul Anderson, is an absolute menace in it. Really enjoyed that. Football Factory in it, love film again. I enjoyed this. It doesn't take itself seriously like some of the films in this kind of subgenre have. I liked it. Good soundtrack as well. Primal Scream on there. Four Brothers, great film. Probably should be in the action as well. French Connection. Criterion edition of Friends of Eddie Cole. Great gangster film. Absolutely incredible, really underrated. Robert Mitchum's performance is incredible. Set in the Boston underworld, really great film. Fura X. This is a fucked up one. Mainly for the prison scenes. If you haven't seen the film, all I'm going to say is bust balm. So all I'm going to say, just watch the film and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's really fucked up. It's a great film though. Double Pack, Abel Ferreira, The Funeral, and Addiction. Addiction, it's not bad. The Funeral is a great film. Chris Penn's performance in this is he just hits psychotic like no other. Really good film. Gang in Blue, Mario Van Peebles. Really, really good film actually. Corrupt kind of racist cops. Stephen Lang as well is absolutely incredible in it. Real good film, I recommend that. Gangster number 1, Paul Bettany is Paul Bettany is great in it, but the guy playing the older gangster, Malcolm McDowell, isn't great. I mean, I like Malcolm McDowell, but he's not good in this. But the earlier when it's set the early 60s, with Paul Bettany, he's absolutely a menace. There's a scene of violence in this that is really, really horrific. But I like the film. But as I say, Malcolm McDowell as older gangster kind of sucks. Australian movie, Getting Square. This is a really funny one. There's a scene where David Wenham is in court in this film, and I swear to God, it's one of the funniest things you'll see. It's hilarious. Good film. Goes to the Civil Dead, another Aussie prison one. Absolutely outstanding. One of the best prison films I've seen. With this in every night. There's another Australian prison film movie I'll show you kind of probably in a few videos after this, but it's a great film. Godfather. I got this on Blu-ray as well. Kind of a nice edition. So like that. I'm a massive Godfather fan, you know, as I'm sure a lot of you are. This is a bootleg I made up. This is from the Godfather saga shown on TV. It's kind of shown in order, beginning with the early parts of the second film, beginning with young Vito in Italy, and I've got some good deleted scenes added back into the film. I really watch this. If you had this on VHS and transferred it, it's very good. Gomorrah. I thought I really wanted to enjoy this, but I didn't enjoy it as much as I wanted to. It was a bit poor, to be honest with you. Some of the acting, it wasn't great. Gone Baby Gone. Goodbye Charlie Bright. Goodfellas, classic film, got on Blu-ray as well. Oh, Green Street. This is a hooligan film where it confesses to be. It's a great comedy, probably unintentionally so. One of the biggest piles of shit you'll probably see. If you know anything remotely about hooliganism, you'll know this is just a pile of absolute shit. How do I say it? Charlie Hunnam's accent in this is one of the most atrocious accents known to man. And I like Charlie Hunnam because I'm a big Sons of Anarchy fan. And if you can do an American accent, surely to God he could do a Cockney accent. Absolute unbelievable shite. Please don't take it seriously. It's got something like 7.5 on IMDb, and I don't know who the hell's voted up that high, because it's absolute shite. Good for a laugh. Gotti, one of the most underrated gangster films. Armani Asante, John Gotti, incredible. A Dutch release of that. And last film on the shelf is Ghost Point Blank. Great film. Okay, that's the end of that shelf, and cheers for watching and cheers for subscribing.